Hello, and welcome to our series of database spotlights here at Fraser Memorial Library. Today, we'll be focusing on Jstor. Starting from the McNeese website, there's two ways that you can access our databases. You can go to Resources, we have databases right here, or we can scroll down with helpful links, we can go to Top Databases. Here, we'll see that Jstor is one of the top databases used at the university. If you have previously completed the introduction to the library website, then you should already have your username and PIN to be able to log in. Go ahead and use that now. We are now on the Jstor homepage. To give you some background on Jstor, it was founded in 1994, and it's actually become one of the most popular databases for those working in the humanities and the social sciences. Jstor hosts a selection of some of the most important journals in their respective fields. And one of the things that makes Jstor such a popular database, not only does it provide full text access to the journals being hosted, what's great is that they go all the way back to volume 1. So Jstor provides a very full and rich archive of these journals. Now, with that being said, one of Jstor's main weaknesses is that it lacks the most up-to-date research. This is due to an agreement with publishers to delay access by around 3 to 5 years. In effect, this means that the ability to go so far back into a journal's archives comes at the price of accessing its newest publications. Now that you have a basic sense of Jstor's strengths and weaknesses, we'll go ahead and actually get more acquainted with it. For today's tutorial, we'll be researching end-of-life care within the framework of medical ethics. If you don't have a very specific idea of what you want to research and what you want to write a paper about, you'll generally start with just a basic search term. So we'll go ahead and type in end of life, 2.7 million results. But we'll go ahead and keep going with our search term, type in medical ethics. So now we're at 101,000. The main reason why we have so many search results is that each of these words is being searched upon by itself. When you have these distinct phrases, you want to separate them with quotation marks. So we have end of life, medical ethics. So we have less than 2,000 results, a vast improvement over what we started with. So we'll go ahead and press enter. Now, as you can see here, our specific search phrases are shown here highlighted. Especially if we still don't really know what our research project's on, we want to do some more to actually narrow our search. Go ahead and limit by your time frame. We'll just go ahead and do 2012. And I did say that most journals will have that rolling embargo, so you won't have the most recent research. Not every single journal publisher holds to that. Go ahead and just put 22 right here. We're at 530 results. Here we have the ability to see different subject terms. Most of these are going to be related to health sciences, health policy. Some of these sources we may not actually be able to access. To make sure that we're only seeing things that we can access, we'll click that link, content I can access, which is already clicked for us. And if we look to the left, it says academic content. So we've got different categories here. We'll just stick to journals for the moment. Okay, so here we are, ethical dilemmas at the end of life, Islamic perspective. Go ahead and click this. This follows your basic format for a scholarly article. We have the author's names, we have their affiliation, we have a DOI, we have the journal information, and we have an abstract and keywords. Now that we're here looking at this research article, we can go ahead and get better acquainted with Jstor's format. We have these stable URLs. This means that no matter what, you will be able to access this article with this URL. Okay, so if we look to this top right here, we have a couple options. This will automatically save a PDF to your computer. Another button I'll show you here is the Cite button. Lots of databases and websites will generate citations for you. That does not necessarily mean that they're 100% correct. Feel free to use these generators as a good starting point for a citation, but you want to make sure to double check before you use them for an assignment that you're going to turn in. We'll just go ahead and download this. Accept and download. As with most databases, there's this sort of front page, and this is really helpful because it puts all the information you need for a citation all together right here for you. Now that we have that downloaded, come back to this page. We're going to go to this navigation bar and we're going to click Tools and then Text Analyzer. This is something new that Jstor is trying out. If you are writing a paper or you have a source that you like You can upload it into this box here, and it will actually analyze it and help you find other sources that are related to it. This is a source that we found, and we're just going to drag that to that box. If we look at this top left part under analysis, we have the main search terms that are related to that paper. And then we have a series of other articles. If we look to the right under results, here are a series of papers that are hosted within Jstor that relate to all these other topics that came up with this text analyzer. So we can go down a little bit, and as you can see, we have even more search terms. But if we want to narrow this down a little bit, right now we have it set to content I can access, but we can change the publication year. So if we want current research, say 2017. So this is still new. I would recommend, again, it's here, go ahead and play with it. One of the most fun parts of working with a database is trying to find that magic search term that gets you to that perfect source that brings your research all together. This concludes our introduction to Jstor. We hope that you found this tutorial helpful and that you feel more confident in navigating Jstor. But as always, if we can be of any assistance, please reach out to the Fraser Memorial Library and one of our librarians will be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.